Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for three, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Boys back.
Yes, sir.
Boys back.
We back.
We's back.
We back.
Jeff back.
Yes, sir.
I'm back.
The boys are back.
Cameraman back. Yeah. We ain't missed nothing, did we?
Nah, we missed things.
We missed too much, did
Nah,
we?
it was a lot. We missed things.
Yeah. 49ers lost.
Shit, Mafia.
Join the club.
Yeah.
We all here.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Join the club.
Man, it's rough, though.
Pick that Super Bowl. You a man.
Yeah.
You pick that Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I ain't ready to talk about
I
that.
don't even want to talk about football right now. I'm still kind of down about it.
You.
And I ain't had no haircut in about 2 months.
Don't get braided.
I might. Let's go get braided, Weezy.
I'm gonna get braided. Die one or two before I cut my hair. One or two is gonna happen.
I'm telling you, I'm listen, let's go blonde with it, Slim.
Odell purple. He like violet purple.
Odell
All right, man, let's go
different,
ahead and
though.
start it, though.
Yeah, Odell different.
Odell different.
Odell different.
Come on, boy. He
Odell
went
checked
violet
up,
purple
so
on me.
This is the thing. All he gotta do is play football for a living. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got
Yeah.
to check in with
I just
nobody.
ball. I just ball for a living.
He ain't got to do no Zoom meetings.
Weezy said he just balled for.
I just ball for
We
a
got to start
living.
the show at that point.
Hey, nah, for sure.
We
Let's
got
get
to
this
shit.
start the show at that
We
point.
said he balled for a
We got
living.
to start the show.
That's nasty. Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hope.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
We's in the building. Say what's up, Weezy.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
Two
of them.
thumbs
There
up.
you
There
go.
we go.
Yeah, for
All
sure.
right.
Nice seeing you, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Oh, he ain't rolling.
Yeah, okay.
Two mask cameraman.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, two double mask.
Double
You
mask.
better
Double
double
mask.
mask.
Got a
Double mask, double
goddamn.
vax.
You damn-
Shit.
Yeah, you better double
Yeah,
mask.
it's floating.
Yeah,
But they said it's on the down. It's on the. It's,
Yeah,
they said
but-
it's good. It's on the
getting
down.
better.
we got to do our part.
Yeah, we just got to do our
Hey,
part.
but let's talk about. I mean, it's good news when it's good news. It's been a lot of bad.
Take
It's
the
good
good
news
with the good.
Good news when it's good news.
Everybody good, though.
Everybody's great.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
You good, Weezy?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Most definitely, man. Episode 403. We're breaking down Super Bowl 56.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Let's kick it off, Jeff. Best of the week. What you got, buddy?
Man, AI was signing autographs, and a fan brought him a picture of him and Kobe. And AI got emotional, man.
Oh, yeah. Listen, AI is going to cry.
Yeah, he is.
He
AI
gonna cry. He's gonna cry. Yeah,
AI
for sure.
gonna cry. Real quick, are we going to the AI invitation? The Iverson.
It's always in Memphis.
Yeah, we gotta get down there.
We,
for that.
let's
We
go
about to
down
get-
there.
Yeah, yeah,
Depend though, because a lot of Brandon Miller fans. Brandon Miller's playing in the AI
Yeah,
invitation.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, no, for
Is
sure.
the AI invitation, is that bigger than Jordan Brand Classic?
No.
It's the third
It's the
biggest
third biggest
Third
one.
biggest one.
Yeah, it's the McDonald's is Jordan Brand, and then
This
it's
that
that.
And I
It's
hope that's,
growing, though.
That's it, right? That's going to be all
It's
the classics?
growing. Yeah,
It's gonna be more
it's a
classics.
because that's all the major joints. You got Nike, you got of course
Adidas.
Jordan, and you got Reebok.
Then we need an Adidas.
You need an Adidas. Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah.
It'll be
Need
there
an Adidas.
for sure, most definitely. Weezy, what you got? Best of the week, buddy.
Best of the week for me, man. I'm a little week late, but the NFL playoffs.
Okay.
The NFL playoffs were great this year.
They got good. That Super Wild Card weekend was bad.
Yeah, wild card weekend, like the games that weren't supposed to be played, the extra games were bad.
Yeah.
Well,
But the games that
wild card, okay,
yeah, for sure.
But that was a good game too. Joe Burrow and them came back and beat the Raiders. That was a good game too.
Yeah.
That was a good game too.
Yeah, but I'm saying
You picked the Raiders to
it's an
win that
Eagles
game.
Yeah, I did for sure.
Yeah, the Eagles game. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
That's
For
why.
sure.
But other than that, the
Yeah.
playoffs were great.
It was great. I can dig it.
Playoffs were great.
Most definitely. My best of the week is Joel Embiid. He paid the fine for Pelicans rookie Jose Alvarado after the two assessed technical fouls for a little scuffle on Tuesday. Alvarado is on a two-way contract. So that $2,000 was needed in his everyday pension. For sure, he needed that money. So, compared to Joel's making $30 million a year, yeah, for sure. He could pick up the fine for sure. So shout out to Joel Embiid. Stay classy. Stay classy for sure. Weezy, what you got? Yeah, he's processing.
My worst of the week, man.
Okay, hold up. Weezy, what you got? Worst of the week, what you got, bud?
My worst of the week, I'm on the hunt for these little Debbie snacks, man, and I can't find them.
The ice cream.
I'm on a hunt and I can't find
They're
them.
at Walmart.
I ain't seen them.
Have you been to Walmart?
I've been to one. I ain't seen them.
I heard you're gonna be disappointed though. I heard you're gonna be disappointed.
I gotta get
I'm
them.
on the now for sure. I heard they were straight though. Which one did somebody have?
I've heard the strawberry shortcake amazing.
Yeah.
See, I don't need that one.
The honey
That's
bun
the
is
best one.
the honey bun is good.
Yeah.
I need that one.
Everything else is mid.
No. I
Everything else
heard the
is-
zebra cake go crazy.
See, I don't need
Really?
that one either. I don't need that
You
one.
want the oatmeal?
I need the oatmeal.
That's
I heard that
that's
was
boo
bad.
boo. I heard that's boo boo.
I need the oatmeal.
I heard that's
I need the
boo-boo.
Nutty Buddy. and I need the honey bun. That's all I need.
Yeah, the strawberry.
Zebra,
They
I'll let
said
y'all
strawberry
keep
the
that.
best.
Man, what
one.
is funny?
Strawberry is out here.
Yeah, I don't need that strawberry. I don't eat that now. Zebra cakes. I don't eat that now.
Yeah,
I mean, Harmony-
no
Harmony gets
disrespectful. Oatmeal cream pies. The hierarchy of Little Debbie snack cakes. Number one, numero uno, oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, that's OG.
Yeah, for sure.
That's OG.
Number two,
Yeah, because you can
is
eat
the
oatmeal.
Nutty Bar.
Nutty Bar's number one.
It can go
It's
either way.
A. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm with you right there.
And three is zebra cakes.
No.
Did you know it's Nutty Bar, honey bun, zebra
about the
cake?
honey
Yeah, the honey bun is number three.
Yeah, zebra cake is 3, and then oatmeal is 4.
Oh hell, you crazy?
No, 'cause I'm saying
Nick
that oatmeal
Saban
OG.
eats the oatmeal cream
Yeah,
pie
I'm saying-
two a day, bro.
That okay.
Everybody up
You
here.
know what I'm saying? He's a
You Jerry
winner.
Jones eats a McGriddle with ketchup on it. Apparently,
Well,
We
he's
ain't bringing
weird.
up
I'm just
the griddle.
saying, like,
He's
this
weird.
bring up.
You can eat oatmeal pie with your grandmama.
You know, man,
Shout
oatmeal
out
cream
to
pie.
her.
Shout out
She
to grandma.
definitely
for
loved
sure.
oatmeal
Man,
Come
for
on,
sure.
man.
Right about
Yeah,
that.
what you got, Jeff? Worst of the week.
Yeah, it just took me back. All right.
Yeah, for sure.
The Royal Rumble, man. It was.
Hey, Jeff, you was live tweeting on that Royal
Yeah, it
Rumble.
was
I'm gonna
bad.
be real.
It was bad. It was bad. Took my whole Saturday evening up, and I was here for it. It was bad. It was horrible, man. It was a shout out to Neek. We talked about it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit again on 10 rest of seconds, but it ruined my night, man. It was a bad night.
Yeah,
it was a bad night.
Bad night for wrestling.
You know how you got a team, right? Like a super team.
Yeah,
You can't lose.
you better not lose.
Then you lose.
Then you lose.
You just lose.
It's rough.
That's what it was.
Yeah, most
It was
definitely.
bad.
My worst of the week is Jackson State, man. Only bad press I see from Coach Prime in this era. 1 week after announcing a 3-year classic in Birmingham, decided to announce they're pulling out of the Southern Heritage Classic, a staple HBCU football against Tennessee State University. According to Jackson State, the SWAC entered an agreement conflicts with the game that's played in Memphis, Tennessee. So that means that agreement that they signed in 2019 it was supposed to go through 2024. They're a breach of contract, man. So
They bought it out.
yeah, I think well, they're gonna have to pay. They got Under Armour have to pay to play.
Yeah.
For sure. So I think
So what's
it's
he gonna
between
do?
what you mean?
Dion, I mean, he gonna schedule another game.
Yeah,
He
they
gonna
probably just play
he
another
gonna, he
game.
gonna play a D1 school.
I don't know. We're probably just trying to get some more money, but
Yeah.
the TSU now is on the hunt, so they probably got to replace Jackson State with Grambling, Southern, probably Alabama A&M. So,
Yeah. Travel wise, it makes
Travel
sense.
wise. Yeah.
Well, let's look at it like this. So
Talk
he's
to me.
replaced, like, he don't want to play in Jackson. He don't want to play in the Southern Heritage, which is a staple black culture. We get all
Memphis.
that. Memphis. What if he reschedules that game and play against a Auburn and they pay him for it?
Yeah, no, I'm sure that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a money game.
Because he's trying to get some exposure for his players.
Right.
So so you can recruit. I'm gonna play against a D1 school.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because he's beating the hell out of
Yeah.
the other
I
HBCUs.
get it, but I want to go get my head beat in every year either.
Nah, but you got to get the money for sure. He's
I
trying,
get
and
you.
he's trying to get,
He
and he
gotta
has
get that.
players that need exposure.
Yes.
For sure.
And the Southern Heritage Classic, unfortunately, isn't exposing some of the great players that play down there in
Yeah, 'cause
HBCU.
we got to do a little better.
Yeah.
At the land of the golden sunshine.
Yeah,
when it
man,
comes to
for sure.
football. We
Hey,
gotta do a little better.
I'm trying to
We
figure it
getting
out.
there.
No
Man, that-
shit. I
getting
mean, we'll talk about it.
We
but
getting
go
there.
that recruiting
The
class.
whole football in general this week is crazy. It's they tripping about they fighting over NIL.
Oh, you know that coaches. college football
Dion
coaches,
going
man.
crazy. The NFL's nuts. If you're a football fan right now, you need a BC powder.
Most definitely. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
You have 10 good resting seconds.
Oh man, let's
Start
do
the
it.
clock.
Royal Rumble happened, and somehow WWE dropped the ball. Shane McMahon came back. He was the lead producer for the men's Royal Rumble. It was a can't lose event for Shane. Shane somehow found a way to lose it. Double booked himself. Well, super booked himself into having great event into the great event. Ruined it for the evening. Shane was brought back for the night. Signed a lucrative contract. Apparently, guess what, Jay? Shane got fired the very next day.
No way.
Yeah, for what happened at the Royal Rumble. Got fired the very next day.
Who fired him?
His dad.
His dad fired him the very next day.
Was it that bad?
It was that bad. It was a fast break layup. You had the right card, you had the right matches, you had everything lined up, and you messed up.
What did you mess it up?
It'd take longer than 10 seconds to explain that, but it's pretty much the movie was there. It was already written, and you tried to get too cute. That's all. That's all.
I'm sure you guys are going to talk about it on 808.
Oh, you definitely are. We're going to talk about this too. So today, hit the fan again. So former WWE wrestler Nia Jax, she was reportedly let go because she was anti-vaccine. Yeah, sure. Not going to go into that. That's what you choose to do. No problem. Well, Nia Jax, of course, is the cousin of The Rock.
Okay.
Nia Jax goes on a Twitter rant today and says, I got names. I know who in sports has the fake vaccine cards. I know the doctors who are giving them, and I know where they're getting them from. It is not just in wrestling. And I'm going to tell it all. She didn't say when, she didn't say where, but she said she's going to tell it all. Oh, my gosh. Anyway, make sure you tune in each and every Thursday. Myself, shout out to my co-host, Nick, to the 808s and Chair Shots podcast. Like we always say, you might not like it, but your auntie loves wrestling.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
FHP, we all going SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Where's it at?
Nissan Stadium.
Nissan Stadium.
For real?
Did something.
Yeah, we going SummerSlam. That's a big event.
Yeah, we there.
I'm going SummerSlam.
Soon as tickets going on sale. Yeah.
You going too?
Yeah, oof. I don't know. I don't know about that, Weezy. We'll see.
Nah,
sure.
you going SummerSlam. You got to experience SummerSlam. Hey, when last time you been to a wrestling event?
Man, it's probably been since I remember me, Sonic.
Oh my God.
Who was wrestling back then? Bam Bam Bigelow?
Lucas. Shout out to C. Lucas, my fast family right there. It was a long time ago, man.
You don't even want to say who was wrestling back then. Who was wrestling back then?
I don't remember
That
that.
might have been pre-Stone Cold.
Nah,
That was at the Miss Auditorium.
it might have been.
Yeah, you
Shout out
got
to Dukes.
You got to go SummerSlam.
Dukes blew a bag for us. For sure. She took care of us. So this is the question. Start the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. And more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
That the revolution will be podcasted. And before we get started, the first half, Weezy. Do you have a Yellow Box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is, I think this is Jay guy.
It's my guy.
John Stockton.
Yeah, yeah, not for sure. Man. Gonzaga University has suspended season tickets for one of its most notable alum, Hall of Fame basketball player, and my point guard, John Stockton, after he refuses to comply with the school's mask mandates at Gonzaga's games, man. He's been vocal about his feelings against COVID-19, vaccines preferably, lockdowns, and mask mandates. He expressed his views on the documentary COVID-19 and the Vaccine, Truth, Lies, and Misconceptions Revealed, end quote. That's the name of it. In the documentary interview, Stockton seemed to suggest more than 100 professional athletes have died due to taking the vaccination. There's no evidence to support that claim at all. I'd say this to say,
I'm sorry.
I'm done with John Stockton.
That's your guy, too.
Yeah, he's no longer the top 5 point guard in the NBA. Max Johnson's better than him. It's a wrap. I can't roll with this dude, man.
And what's crazy is everybody has a guy like John Stockton that works with them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
It's somebody in the office that's John Stockton.
Oh, 100%.
And that's one of the things like, come on, dude.
Come on, 100 people. Yeah.
They said John Stockton.
John's blaming everybody. Man.
People died me
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Dog.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You remember never mind. But I'm done with John Stockton. He can go to hell, for sure. Weezy, you going to deliver that to him?
Yeah, I got that to him with a mask on.
With a mask on, for sure. Big mask. You guys ready to get started first?
Might make him put on a mask.
Nah, he ain't going to put on no mask. He ain't putting.
He going down.
He's not putting no mask on.
I might make him put on a mask.
Yeah,
you
better put the pistol.
Yeah,
for sure.
I had it.
You better have that 3-shoot over there. Let's get started the first half, fella.
What the business is. It's your man Animal Brown checking in from the On Deck TV show. Make sure you check out my podcast every Wednesday with my guy Spike Lou as we go over all things hip hop. All right, that's wherever you find podcasts. On Deck TV. Tap in.
First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What do you do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. And I'm at How Weezy on Twitter.
Jeff, where you at? My bad. Holla at you, my bad. Go ahead. Get the holla at you.
Holla at me.
Holla at you.
Please.
On Twitter? When last time you tweeted? Titans lost.
Nah, I ain't tweeted since then. Holla at me, though. I'm there. Holla at me.
Jeff, what about you?
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure, I'm J Hove on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. Conversation is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Let's have a
It was
conversation.
a little spicy on Twitter this week.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was coming for our heads a little bit this week.
A little bit.
Yeah, it was.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah.
And Weezy, you missed that, didn't you?
Blame it on my phone.
What's up, what?
Blame it on my phone.
Your phone is trash.
Yeah,
Can't
blame it on my phone.
Never mind. I was finna go in over it. Never mind.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right for sure. Let's kick the first half off with some NFL talk. Former Miami Dolphins coach Brian Flores filed a federal lawsuit alleging racial discrimination against the NFL, the New York Giants, and other teams. Flores was fired by the Dolphins after they recently concluded a season, even though his team was respectable. 24-25, including a 9-8 mark in 2021 and a 10-6 record in 2020. The NFL is made up of 70% minority players. The NFL fired 2 African-American coaches this offseason, leaving 1 African-American coach in the NFL. And all of the hirings this year during the coaching carousel has been all Caucasians, with 3 coaching vacancies left with the Texans, Dolphins, and Saints. Guys, we will start off with you, Weezy. Will this lawsuit help with systemic racism in the NFL?
Nah, it won't help. Brian Flores will get some money out of it. He probably won't get a job no more. He'll get a little money out, but it won't be enough money to where like, damn, we shouldn't have paid him that much money.
Yesterday, you was talking a different tune. Yesterday, you said that
No, but
the Texans were going to hire Brian Flores.
Yeah, but then you talked me out of it. You talked me out of it. You talked me, and with this whole thing, I'm really pissed off about it.
Okay.
Because I'm a fan of the NFL.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of football, put it like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, you remember back in the day with the old Susu, right?
Wait.
Susu?
The Susu.
The Susu?
Wait,
Listen to me.
Okay.
Listen, remember back in the day
with this
with the Susu, right? And you told me, you said,
You were a believer.
I said, hey, I'm gonna see this thing Susu. And you said, Weezy, it's rigged. But this when I was on this one out, not child support, but this when I was on.
You was focused. You was trying to get some bread.
Job was gone, and they was some unemployment.
Yeah.
I said, Jay, you can get some bread. Nah, I said, Weezy, it's rigged.
Yeah.
It's rigged. So, and then NFL, and I'm not shocked,
Yeah.
but it's rigged.
Yeah, it's rigged.
And then we see it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Just like that, Susu. What you got, Jeff?
Let's see. So Flores, he's basically torpedoed his career for a good cause. I don't think he ever coaches again. That's not a hot take. It's going to be hard to coach for the league that you're suing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bill Belichick, whether he did it on purpose or not.
No,
I don't
he
think
didn't.
he did. I don't think he did.
I could there's a world where Bill Belichick could have done that on purpose.
No, that's people. That's overthinking it right
That's
there.
1965.
I promise you, it's overthinking it, Joe. When you say I fucked up,
Yeah.
he meant he messed up.
Yeah, he did.
It just hit the scene like, all right, you know what I mean?
and there's no
There's a
way.
world where Bill could have done it on purpose.
No.
But here's the thing. He did it.
Yeah, he did.
He did it. And it's out there. And the thing is, the NFL now has 2 fights they're fighting right now.
Mm-hmm.
They have this. They also have the situation that's happening in Washington.
Mm-hmm.
Those text messages that got, those emails that got Gruden.
Mm-hmm.
More of that's going to come out.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you have this that's pretty much showing that the Rooney Rule is a horrible facade of what it's supposed to be.
I'm telling you, Bill Belichick lost more sleep over that text message than he did when they lost in the playoff game.
I don't think so.
I promise you.
That's why I think he did it on purpose.
I promise you he did.
No, I don't think he did that on purpose.
No,
It
he
won't
did it
help.
on purpose.
Yeah, this great lawsuit that Brian Flores has, it won't help. It won't help with 70% black players, 1 black head coach, 32 rich billionaires. And I don't think the owners are necessarily racist in their own brain. I think they're more of just kind of figuring out that they are. How can I explain it? So, like, when you're a billionaire, right? I think that you think that racism is only set up if you're lynching somebody or whites only pie, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I don't think that they realize that racism is set up with that good, the good old boy system that they run in the NFL. And I don't think they want to deal with it being the NFL because the truth is on Brian Flores' side. I mean, that billionaire white owner that typically is older in age out of touch.
Older money.
Older money,
You
for
haven't
sure.
haven't had to speak or be spoken to a certain way in your whole life. Like you've been in a cocoon.
For sure.
So certain things, not to cut you off,
Yeah, you good.
but certain things that how they live their life, they don't, like you said,
Exactly.
might even realize this is what they're doing is wrong.
No.
Asking a coach to come in and just be a coach to take L's, asking you to be Hugh Jackson, just take L's, and I'm gonna give you 100,000 per loss.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna fire you because you done turned it around.
Oh,
So
man.
much is gonna come out for this man. Your man's tour has a story to tell about this.
For sure.
Yeah, they pitch Tua off the right way. He gonna steal it out.
It's just a different generation, man. Nobody wants to hear the inflammatory words that we just said right there, but it's the truth. And they won't fight it. And like Weezy said, they'll settle. Fighting makes it seem as if you're doing something the wrong way, like you're endorsing racism. So you can't fight it. You just settle.
But let's talk about this. If you was let's say you're buying Flores just for a second,
Okay.
and they settle, right?
Yeah.
How much you want for a settlement? Because you're not gonna coach no more for the game you love. You're not gonna do that no more.
So how much do we think Cap got? It's the same thing.
I don't think Cap got enough.
Brian
think-
Flores won't get enough to you.
I don't.
What is enough? What's a number?
That's a good question.
What is enough?
I don't think Cap got $50 million,
I don't think so either.
and that's just that would at least keep me thinking about shutting
No,
up.
he can get no 50. He might.
And he didn't get $50 million.
Neither one of them will get, or neither one of them, I know Cap didn't get 50. I don't think Cap got 20. Probably got about 17, 18. I
That's
think that's
crazy.
what Flores will get.
That's crazy to me. That
Sure.
is crazy.
And yeah, he'll get him millions of dollars, go away. And
Yeah,
And they'll-
so
thing is-
if you get
Go ahead,
$17 million, I'm sorry, I'm passionate about this.
I see.
If you get $17 million, right, and they got billions, what's the settlement? Who settled? You?
But that's what it's for. That's what the settlement's for, to make you go away. The settlement's for to make you not to go to trial and put everything out there. The thing about this is, and we can move on. The thing that's going to hurt Flores is that you're asking other people to join in, and I don't think they're ready to. It's hard to ask a man to throw his whole career away if that's what you love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hugh Jackson may have some stuff to say, but he might not be ready to say it. He might still want to coach.
Yeah.
And you know, once you do this, it's over with.
It's a wrap. It's done.
Hugh Jackson ain't
And
come
then you
from
got to
money.
look at too. Flores got some money from being fired for compensation from the Dolphins. So he has that money to set on for the next 2 or 3 years. Then he will get this money within the next 6 to 10 months. And he'll be fine. He'll never coach again, though. And we'll have the same problems 4 or 5 years from now. And cycle.
Thing about Flores is he was the wrong guy to do this with. He really got principles and morals, and he wasn't trying to play that game like that.
That's fact.
All right, man. Let's move on to I guess a happier situation. Let's move on to the NBA All-Star snubs. All-Star games around the corner, Weezy. Jay and I probably one of our favorite sports in weekend of sports.
Ain't no
All-Star
question.
weekend.
Yeah.
It's looking a little dim this year though. to
No,
me.
I'm excited.
I'm not excited this year.
Why?
Well, let's talk about it.
Okay.
Talk about some of these All-Star snubs. Why I'm
Okay.
not excited. Weezy, let's go for you. What are one of your All-Star
ahead.
snubs? Okay.
Yeah.
I go with my first All-Star snub then.
Okay.
DeMontis Sabonis.
You gonna push it, dog.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
I'm
This
hearing
would have
you.
been his third straight appearance. He's having a better season this year at 25 than he's had before. He's more efficient in his scoring. Y'all love efficiency.
Yeah.
And he's putting up 19 per game and a career best 65% true shooting.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be an All-Star? As at least a reserve.
At least a reserve. I don't
Yeah.
think he's played enough games. That's the only thing that's hurting Sabonis.
Okay.
Hadn't played enough games.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's
Yep.
tough. What about you? Which one for you?
My first one is DeJounte Murray, man. Middle of a career year, leading that Spurs team, staying within a play-in spot. I think he's the reason that this team is even competitive. Spurs record is likely what's keeping them from getting votes, but I really think that, and I've been saying for the last 3 years, coming off an ACL injury, DeJounte Murray's going to be a win most improved player. DeJounte Murray's going to have a breakout year this year, and he finally is having it this year. And I think he will get a nod in with Draymond not being able
Yeah.
to play. I think he'll get
I think
that
he
nod.
does get that, but he should have been in there regardless anyway
100%.
after this year.
Sure. What you got with
Go ahead.
Jared Allen.
Big J.A.? Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Jared Allen's a snub. And I get it. Garland is a sexy pick in Cleveland. He's sexy, he look good. But he throwing who's he throwing that pass to?
Oh, you throwing it to Jared.
It was who throwing that lob to?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
So I mean,
Specifically over, and I'm going to cut you off, but over Chris Middleton. You got to have him over
with
Chris
that.
Middleton.
I'm with that.
For sure.
Yeah, Chris Middleton
Steady
made a phone
force,
call.
starting center, and New York, the Brooklyn Nets are kicking themselves in the forehead because you get rid of Jared Allen. You know how much the Brooklyn Nets need him right now.
They
You know how
couldn't pay him though.
But they couldn't pay him
Yeah.
because they were bringing in 3 super duper stars.
Yeah.
But in turn, man, they're kicking themselves because Jared Allen.
He had it right.
Yeah,
They had him
they're
right
right
there in
there.
front. Yeah,
Yeah,
right
for sure.
in front of him.
Yep.
I mean, it's an easy one for me. You took my DeJounte Murray one.
Yeah.
So this next guy is averaging 27-7 in his second year, and his team's a playoff team. Somehow he didn't make the All-Star game. Cameron
Well, he's
Payne.
not the lead scorer on his team. That's
He's
why.
not. He's not. He's not the lead scorer on his team. He's not the lead scorer on his team. That's very true.
Yeah.
But he averages 20, and he averages 7 assists.
Who you talking
7
about? Jeff?
rebounds.
People don't
LaMelo
know.
Ball.
Yeah, okay.
LaMelo Ball.
There we go.
That's an All-Star.
That's a snub.
That's a snub.
That's a
And Chris Middleton.
That's a snub.
That's
No,
a snub.
he should make it. I mean, he shouldn't make it over Darius Garland though.
No,
Yeah,
not
Darius
over
Garland to
Darius
the
Garland.
spot.
You can't make it over Chris Middleton.
Not
He's
over
a front
Darius-
court player.
Not over Darius Garland. He can make it over Van Vliet though.
No, he can't.
He can make it over Van
He
Vliet.
literally can't though, Jeff.
They're the same position.
No, Fred Van Vliet does. He's the leading scorer on that team. His true shooting percentage is higher than it's ever been in his
He's
career.
not okay.
He's having his best statistical year.
That's
And they
very
have to
good.
have one player from the Raptors. And I get it. The Hornets deserve one player.
Exactly.
And that one player is Miles Bridges.
Nah.
No, Miles
It's
Bridges.
Either
it's
or.
Bridges.
One of them should have been.
Bridges should be there, I think, over those. Because here's the thing about Melo. He's just there on offense. And that's cool. It's a lot of people. James Harden, listen, take James Harden off that team and I'll take Melo 100%. He needs to forfeit his All-Star bid and give it to LaMelo Ball if we're going to do that.
But see, that's what I'm afraid of with Melo. Not making it. He's gonna turn himself into a James Harden where he can go get 50 and don't care if they win or lose.
Nah, he's a pass-first point guard, man. Nah, the only thing that rub people the wrong way about LaMelo is his defense. He's not there to play defense.
And he's
But Trae
flashy.
Young is not there to play defense, but he's acting like he's playing defense. LaMelo's not even acting. And he'll get that as the years go on. It's just his second year. So he'll get that. He'll figure it out for sure. My last snub is Drew Holiday. I think the biggest curveball of the All-Star Reserve announcements was to put Chris Middleton in instead of Drew Holiday. And not that Middleton isn't having a fine season, having a great year, but his numbers are slightly better, and he is the defensive catalyst on the wing for the Milwaukee Bucks. And on top of that, people have been out, COVID, injuries. He's held the team down. And he hadn't been on the All-Star team since 2012 when he was in Philly. So in turn, I think this is the year that they should have rewarded Drew with more of, you know how they give the Lifetime Achievement Awards.
He ain't
They
that
give
old
one to
yet,
Conley. Shit,
It's
it's about over with.
Conley was glue gun almost.
Yeah, no, for sure. This is the year that you give it
think
to
he
Drew
glue gun
Holiday. Yeah,
already?
it's about over with. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, it's about over with. Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
don't
And
think
you know
he
I love
glue
Drew
gun.
Holiday.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he glue
No,
gun
bro, I'm
already.
telling you, you got to realize he made an All-Star team in 2012. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I
Glue
know out.
The gun is here.
Oh my God.
The gun is here for sure. Anybody else got another?
That's it.
Yeah, we good?
Yes, we good.
All right, cool. Before we get started with halftime, let's keep it in the NBA. The NBA always seems to be at the forefront of technology, and they have a program. It's a whip around style program called NBA Crunch Time. Very similar in concept to the NFL's widely popular Weezy Spends All the Money with the NFL Red Zone channel. The broadcast will bounce back and forth between 8 live NBA games without airing any commercials. Now, last night's edition was found in the NBA app and was hosted by Jerry Greenberg and Steve Smith. The reception was warm, to say the least, but albeit with some suggestions to kind of boost the actual broadcast in the near future. The cost would be right around between $50 and $100. Can this work for the NBA, Jeff?
In the streaming era we're in, I think it can work for a niche audience. People like me, people like you, we'll be there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot to take in though. Pause. Like it's definitely with basketball being such a up and down sport. It's like okay, we cut back and forth a lot. So they almost kind of already have this on NBA TV, the game time, the live game time, which is dope to watch when you don't have the league pass. But I'm here for it. I mean, I definitely give it a shot.
Now, Weezy, with the NFL, you've been a Red Zone buyer for the better part of 15 years now. With Red Zone, it's just one day. So you're
Just
locked
one
in
day.
for one day.
Locked in.
There's an NBA game on every night.
Right.
How do you think that'll work compared to the NFL?
If compared to NFL, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
One day. The NBA, because the NFL goes to it. All right, the Titans in the red zone. They just picked off the ball. Let's go to that game.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Steph Curry just hit 2 threes. Let's go to that game.
Well, I think it's just when the game is getting a little intense, or it's a situation where the game that's on is a blowout. The Kings are playing the Knicks. The Knicks are up by 40. You don't even worry about that game. You worry about the game.
I think they got to put gambling in it.
Gambling and also fantasy basketball.
Yeah, they gotta put gambling in
because that's what makes fantasy football
That's what
big
makes
for
red
red
zone
zone.
big. Yeah.
Because you're looking like, oh, okay, they in the red zone. Let's see who's gonna score.
They got to put
Yeah,
prop bets up top where it's like,
Yeah.
oh, if LaMelo Ball hits his 3 right here, he hits the over for the number. Like they got to put props up there
then you cook it. Yeah, that's some great.
to get me to watch it.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, for sure. I think it can work, man. The NBA has been quick to embrace new trends, especially when it comes to younger viewers. The NFL is massively national. It's one day. MLB massively local. So if if you have an MLB team, you're a local fan. I think the NBA is somewhere in between. A great way to kind of get local fans to watch more of their games. I think with younger fans watching less in the way that Jeff mentioned, as far as entire games, it would have to be something as a niche. And what Weezy said, putting those prop bets, and like
That's spot
if
on.
they can find a way to kind of partner with FanDuel or MGM and kind of see what's the hot bet and to keep that going, focusing on, mellow 4.5 unders, things of that nature, it could work that way. That's the only way to get younger people in because everybody's FanDueling right now. Oh man.
And unless you do it playoffs,
Yeah.
that first series
Saturday,
of
Saturday,
that
Sunday
first
playoff.
weekend of NBA playoffs where it's too many games on and get like the Hawks might play at 5:00.
Yeah.
and not on TV. And everybody don't have NBA TV.
Right.
You can do it that way.
For sure. I do like the over and unders and I like the prop bets for
prop
sure.
bets,
That's
yeah.
a big deal for sure. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
We're at the midway point. Please enjoy all of the halftime festivities.
Halftime. Jeff is back with his NBA MVP ladder for week 2.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
All right. Preface this again. This is week to week.
Oh, shit.
Hey, put the
One.
pressure on. That's how I feel.
Number 2.
Put
This is
the
my
pressure
damn
on 'em.
list.
Oh yeah, you
And
gotta say
number
that.
3.
'Cause they'll
And
hang
number
you.
3, I skew towards players who don't have superstar players on their team as well.
And you go by the eye test.
Definitely go by the eye test.
Uh-oh.
Honorable mentions. DeMar
Oh,
DeRozan.
shit. We do honorable mentions?
Yeah, I did honorable mentions. Come on, dog.
Okay.
Honorable mention. DeMar DeRozan. Bulls are still good. He's still good. Keep it rolling. All
That's
right.
disrespectful.
Here we go.
Okay, my bad.
Number 7, Trae Young. Top 5 in scoring, top 5 in assists, winners of 8 of their last 9. Trae Young is number 7 on the list this week.
I can see that.
Number 6, Ja Morant. He could be most improved player this year and MVP. First time All-Star this week, and the Grizz keep on rolling. I'm sorry? You got something to say?
No.
Number 5,
MVP.
Stephen Curry. Number 2 team in the West, Clay back rolling. Wiggins is the All-Star. Draymond's the All-Star. Steph is the constant. Winners of 11 of the last 12, like I said that. It's good to watch them, man. They're going to be tough out in the playoffs. But right now, week to week, Steph is number 5. Number 4, Chris Paul. Suns had an 11-game win streak. He's the conductor of this 11-game winning streak. The MVP, the most consummate professional, probably the best point guard, not named Magic Johnson, you're ever going to see is Chris Paul. He does it night in and night out. Number 4 on our list. Number 3, Nikola Jokic.
Oh my God.
The reigning MVP, 28-point double-double this past week. Denver's the winner of 3 straight. Night before against Detroit, he had 28 points and 21 boards and 9 assists in just 34
He's
minutes.
statting them up, too.
In just 34
He's statting them up.
minutes.
You hear those stats, Jay?
Number 2, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Jesus Christ, man.
You can't argue with the stats. What's the stats, Jeff?
Giannis and Jokic are the only players in the NBA currently averaging at least 25 points a game and 10 boards and 5+ assists.
This past week.
And the number 1 team in this division. And the MVP in the NBA, if the league were to stop this week, it's the process. Joel Embiid. I can name stats. I can do all you want. But to quote Shane on Twitter, someone said, Joel Embiid's going to ride the gas. Shane, shout out to Shane. He's been a co-host here. He's in the part of the FSP Fantasy League. He said, don't worry about it. Shane, he's a Tesla. He won't ride the gas. The process will be the MVP if the league stopped this week.
Jokic missed 3 games this week, bro. How in the hell is Jokic?
Did I
in
not
the
just
top
say how?
10?
Did I not just say
Ain't
how?
no Devin Booker
Oh, fuck.
has
Excuse my language.
bro.
Oh, crap.
He had 32 last night.
Hey,
The
that's
night
his
before
list.
that, he had 35.
That's
The
his
night
list.
before that, he had 30. The night before that, he had 33. The night before that, he had 43. And he's not even on the
He's
list.
honorable mention.
You didn't mention him.
That's my mistake. I did. He's right there. He's not a mention. But here's the thing about Devin Booker though. If he wasn't your man's, you would have him as like empty stat guy.
No,
because till CP got there, this wasn't it. Till CP got there,
the team was better because of CP, bro.
Exactly.
But
that's why CP's on the list.
But to have Devin Booker not on the list, but you have DeMar DeRozan and they
So
scored the same way.
So who's the MVP right now, Jay?
NBA. The MVP of the NBA?
It's
Joel Embiid right now.
Exactly.
For sure.
And where was Joel Embiid?
But to have him at to have Jokic still in top 3 week to week, no, bro, he's like 5th or 6th. Ain't even no question. It's your list though.
He's number one guy he's the number one.
He
guy
hasn't played in a week.
He don't have a CP on his team. He don't have a CP on his team.
If it's week to week and he ain't playing, there's no way.
Week to week, Jokic. If you take Jokic off that team,
he hasn't played all week.
If you take him off, can I finish?
This is a great segment.
If you take him off that team,
great segment.
that team won't even be in the playoffs.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Jokic.
I hear you. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Big Jeff for the Full Sport Press Podcast. And make sure you check out the Full Sport Press Podcast each and every Monday on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Stitcher, Beyond Pod, Spotify, YouTube, and of course, the SoundCloud page. Just search Full Sport Press Podcast. And always remember, camera's always on.
The second half is underway.
Second half. The Super Bowl 56 preview show. We are back. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, the Los Angeles Rams defeated my San Francisco 49ers to host the Cincinnati Bengals. A pair of 4 seeds at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California for Super Bowl 56, despite the AFC representative technically being the home team this year. So this episode, we'll take a look at breakdown of prop bets and advantages of each position for the big clash and break down what to expect from this matchup. We will start off with prop bets, the best part of Super Bowl Sunday. Cameraman, you got to pay attention to this and write this down to see who gets these right. Because a lot of people cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Camera don't lie.
Stuff, but the camera don't lie. So we need these. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So let's get these going.
Watch the smooth talkers. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. Because that is Jeffrey. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That is Jeffrey. Sure.
You look smooth yourself.
He'll slick you. Coin toss results. Heads or tails. Duh. What you got, Weezy?
I'm going with tails. Never fails.
What you got, Jeff?
Heads.
Going with tails myself.
The key is on this is go first. That's the key on these bigs to go first.
Sure. That's why we're switching it up. All right. Next prop bet. Will the opening kickoff be a touchback? Yes or no? Weezy.
Yeah, these two great kickers. No touchback.
Sure. What you got, Joe?
No.
No.
Will not be a touchback.
Oh, can we make that bet, Joe? Me and you?
No, don't bet in the champagne room.
I'm going yes for sure. All right. Okay. The next prop bet. What will be the first offensive play, Jeff?
I got a run play.
Okay. Weezy.
I got Joe Burrow for a pass.
Okay. Have a run play. Joe Mixon. Run play.
I had Joe Mixon as well.
Sure. All right. Next prop bet. Will there be a score in the first 5 minutes? Weezy.
No.
Jeff.
First 5 minutes. This is going to be a shootout. So I say yes.
Be a shot? Oh, okay. I didn't know it was going to be a shootout. Okay. Will there be a score in the first 5 minutes? I say no, for sure. Nerves, too bad, for sure. Next prop bet is the first team to score a touchdown, Weezy. LA Rams, Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals.
Pick 6 Bengals.
Ooh.
That's great odds. I gotta find that one, Jeff.
Jesus.
Who might
All
got
right.
him on that one?
I'm going Rams, for sure. What will be the first score of the game? A touchdown or field goal or safety?
Pick 6 Bengals. So a touchdown.
Okay. What you got?
Jeff, you need to find that and make that
We need to
bet.
find the bet.
I bet you won't bet that.
I bet that. Not to y'all, but I bet on one of the apps.
Field goal.
Field goal.
Super Bowl.
Y'all got a field goal, for sure. And last but not least, the favorite, the 2022 Gatorade shower color odds. We have orange with plus 125, red or pink with plus 300, clear water, plus 350, yellow, green, or lime, plus 450, blue, plus 750, and purple, plus 900. Jeff, what you got?
Man, this is tough. I got the red pink.
Red pink.
Yeah.
Weezy.
I'm going for the odds on this one. I'm going with purple. I need some money on this one.
Ooh.
Plus 900.
I feel you. I'm going blue plus 750 for sure. And those are the prop bets, cameraman. Make sure that you get this out. Make sure that, that things are put in order. Because, again, every year somebody cheats with the opening prop bets. And it is usually Jeff will say, no, first when I said, how he'll do. Yeah. He'll slick you. All right. Let's move on to the position breakdown. We will start off with the key matchup, the Cincinnati defense versus the Los Angeles pass offense. Weezy, who's the advantage and why?
I'm sorry, the Los Angeles pass offense, just because Sean McVay can scheme up plays, man. Cincinnati defense is not great. And I just trust Sean McVay's offense, the way he schemes up plays to get his players open.
Cincinnati defense looked great against the Tennessee Titans. It did. And the Chiefs.
They look great second half against the Chiefs.
Man, you brought the Titans up. We talking about the damn Super Bowl.
No, I'm just saying.
We talking about Super Bowl.
Now we just being very
Nah,
disrespectful to
nah.
their defense.
I'm not being
I think so.
disrespectful to him.
Okay.
We sacked him 9 times.
There you go.
Look, come on.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
What's wrong with Jack?
Jeff, what you got?
The Bengals defense, very opportunistic defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think Matthew Stafford's going to give him a couple plays, but I do like the Rams offense over their defense in the long haul. I'll give them the Rams offense.
Okay. I agree, man. I think we're going Rams offense as far as the advantage. It's strength on strength. But Eli Apple is out there. He's there.
Okay.
And got a guard, Cooper Kupp, the best wide receiver in the entire NFL, for sure. With all due respect to Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp is different. It's different.
And it's still Odell over there.
And I'm not even, and listen, and Odell is there.
Hey, Odell is there.
Yeah, not for sure. And Robert Woods in there.
Jefferson.
Higby's hurt.
When they get him back next year.
He be hurt.
Higby's hurt too.
He is hurt.
Higby's
You're
hurt.
right.
Yeah, strained his MCL. So skill positions outweigh Hendrickson, Sam Hubbard. Is great on that Cincinnati defense. Weezy's underestimating that Cincinnati defense, but give me the Rams for sure. All right. Moving right along to the coaching staff, Sean McVay versus Zach Taylor. I don't know why I put Jenkins there. Give me an advantage and why, Jeff.
Sean McVay, he can make the switch, and he has the players around him to do it. I'm not sure about Cincinnati's coach. I mean, I know they beat Kansas City, and he had to make an adjustment some kind of way. I still think that game was fixed. That's a whole nother story.
Me too.
But I'm going to go McVay.
Okay. What you got, Weezy?
Actually, I'm gonna go McVay.
Yeah.
But the thing with McVay is, I trust him in this matchup because he's been there before.
Mm-hmm.
But his first quarter, when he schemes up his plays, you're gonna be fine. But if you can find a way to get him off track and make him adjust to your defense, you're in trouble. He in trouble then.
Yeah, not for sure. I'm rolling with McVay because, like Weezy said, the advantage is being there before. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, McVay has been really good against everybody but Shanahan. And I think Shanahan gets in he's overthinking, he's overcoaching, and it happens. But Zach Taylor is a part of McVay's coaching tree, so he kind of knows the nuances of Sean McVay. Man, I mean, since taking over the Rams head coach, McVay has gone 4-2 with a week of practice. So, coming off a bye week, I think McVay has the better coach in mind as of right now. Early. Zach Taylor's a good coach, but it's kind of early for sure. Moving on to QB1. Matthew Stafford versus Joe Burrow. Everybody loves Joe Burrow and the buffs and the Cartier glasses for sure.
And the chain.
And the chain.
Yeah.
And the chain. Weezy, who has the advantage and why?
In this game right here,
Yep.
I gotta explain myself, but this is a wash.
Okay, I hear you. Okay.
This is a wash.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Stafford's been in the NFL 10 years. 10 years.
Right.
Joe Burrow's been in the NFL twice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But in this one game, who's played more bigger games? Who's been under the lights more?
They about the same.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah,
mean.
Joe
I see what
Burrow.
you mean.
Joe Burrow's been under the lights more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been cut. He's been, had to transfer from another school. Like he's been in more meaningful games than Matthew Stafford.
Battle tested.
Battle tested.
For sure.
So, I mean, but Matthew Stafford's been in the NFL for 7 years.
Yeah. Longer than that.
But this,
Yeah.
but this is the NFL. I mean, this is the Super Bowl. So I'm going to watch right now.
Watch. I like that. What you got, Joe?
I like what Weezy said right there.
Yeah.
All of that to say, I got Joe Burrow.
Mm.
Like he's, if we're factoring in the college experience as being battle tested, I give him that. They both have never been here before.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the youth that's never been here before, that doesn't understand how big this game is and think they can beat the world. Give me Joe Burrow, and Matthew Stafford's gonna throw a pick six.
There we go. All right. My advantage will go with Matthew Stafford. I think he's been outstanding in the playoffs, avoiding some costly mistakes that Jeff is talking about, which had people doubting whether Jared Goff was actually an upgrade. I remember people saying that. But then the playoffs happened. He's been a little bit more of a reserved quarterback, kind of doing everything, going through his progressions, things of that nature. I think Burrow's more accurate. I think Stafford has the bigger arm and a lot more experience, but Burrow is more talented and more mobile. But that O-line is a major concern. I still think go with Matthew Stafford. If they had the same O-line, though, give me Joe Burrow. Sure.
I don't think that matters because they both are Iron Man. They both play through injuries. They both.
It's only so long fake thugs can pretend.
I'm just telling you.
It's only so
Joe
long.
Burrow's unconscious. Yeah. And Matthew Stafford, he got there and played with a broken leg.
I blind rage. Yeah, you'll see. Let's move right along to the running backs. We have Joe Mixon, Cam Akers. Jeff, who's the advantage and why?
My bias says Cam Akers,
100%.
but I'm gonna go Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Joe Mixon. He's gonna be leaned on a lot in this game from them. Cam Akers will as well, but I got Joe Mixon.
Sure. Weezy, what you got?
I'm gonna go Joe Mixon on this one for one thing. If Joe Mixon remembers he's a veteran and don't get caught up, well, this is a big game for him too. He ain't been there either. He's a veteran and don't get caught up in watching Cam Akers make 8-9 cuts. Make your one cut and go. Joe Mixon will be fine.
For sure. My advantage is going with Joe Mixon as well. I think Cam Akers is explosive, as we'll see. He's only going to get healthier and healthier as the weeks go on after coming off a torn Achilles. But despite the criticism made heaped upon the first half strategy with the Chiefs, the Bengals, look, Zach Taylor, he stuck to his guns and continued to run the ball with Joe Mixon. I think that ultimately won them that game. So give me the advantage of the running back position, Joe Mixon. Let's move along to the next position is wide receivers. Weezy, who has the advantage and why in the wide receiver room?
All the experience is in the Rams. They got the best receiver. They got Odell Beckham. Make big time catches. So the Rams, I go with they got the best receivers, but the Bengals have big time. Like them boys play big games. Rams.
Sound like you don't know what you want to go with.
I really don't. I want to say wash.
What you got, Jeff?
This is the wash. This is the wash for me. Because Cooper Kupp is Cooper Kupp. No disrespect to him. He's the Cooper Kupp. Odell is still Odell.
He's still
We're
Odell.
learning that.
Yeah.
Chase is Chase.
Chase is Chase.
Higgins is Higgins. Higgins. Don't sleep on Higgins. Higgins
Tyler
is
Boyd.
Higgins had
and
1,000.
Boyd is Boyd.
Yeah.
So it's like it's pick your poison. It's three, and if we're being honest, they both are 3 deep. Pause. Because
Yeah,
Van Jefferson is solid.
Van Jefferson real solid. He's
Yeah.
a Florida Gator.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. I ain't knocking
Yeah,
him.
for sure.
Van Jefferson is solid. So I think this is the wash to me.
So.
To me.
Give me the advantage to the Bengals. Other than Jalen Ramsey, the Rams secondary didn't necessarily play up to expectations this season, and they hadn't really had to step up to play 3 wide receivers like this. The Bengals had, I think it's just 4 teams that had 3 people go over 800 yards. The Bengals had that. Joe Burrow has the time to go through those progressions that we talked about. He's more than likely going to find somebody open because they only have 1 real corner with the Rams. Okay. You can't guard 3 people with 1 corner. So I know they're going to put Ramsey on Chase. So that leaves T. Higgins. He's going to eat. Yeah. He's going to eat food. He's going to have to. Yeah. For sure. So give me the Bengals. For sure. And if they had Robert Woods, this would be a watch.
Let me ask you a question. Just these receivers playing tonight. Let's watch each receiving core. Let's watch Bengals to Rams, Rams to Bengals. Does it sway y'all thinking of who's going to win the game?
Wide receivers?
Yeah, just wide receiver core.
So if Burrow had Kupp and Odell, and Stafford had Chase and Higgins and Boyd,
does that change the dynamic of the game?
A little bit, because I think the chemistry of Chase and Burrow can't be denied, and just the overall technique of Kupp is he's gonna go no matter what. But I think Burrow and Chase, just them two together, is what makes them special. Not saying Chase won't ball out with anybody. I'm not saying that. Yeah. I'm just saying that connection between them two is special.
Okay. Let's move right along to the tight ends. Weezy, who has the advantage and why in the tight end room?
They both hurt right now.
Facts.
They both hurt, but they both said that they're gonna play.
Yeah.
But I like the Bengals tight end. Tyler Higbee, I feel like he's good, but I feel like McVay gets him open.
I can see that they scheme up to get him open. Yeah, for sure.
I like the Bengals tight end.
What you got, Jeff?
Just for that, and if they play, and this is a big if, I got Higbee only because they may scheme to get him open. There's a reason why though. He's sure-handed.
Yep.
He's open. He's going to get open. He's going to make the catch. He's going to get an extra few yards because he's falling forward, and he's my fantasy tight end. So give me Tyler Higbee.
Championship for sure. This is a draw to me because both of their, like Weezy mentioned, both of them are injured with the same exact injury, MCL sprains. So CJ Uzoma, he said that he's going to play. Higbee said that he's going to play as well. But I think if you're looking at backups, Blanton is better backup for the Rams. So it's a draw if they were both to play. But if if Higbee's not playing, give me the Rams for sure. Let's move right along to the offensive line. Jeff, we would start off with you. Who's the advantage and why?
One offensive line gave up 9 sacks in the playoff, and the other one didn't. I'm going to go with the line that didn't give up 9 sacks.
Yeah, sure. It's pretty easy.
Rams for sure. We sacked them 9 times with our front four. They front four.
Now, after they gave up those 9 sacks, Joe Burrow's only sacked 1 time against the Chiefs.
That's true.
So they made it. Brian Callahan decided to go down the field and run the ball a lot more.
That's what he did.
Ran quite often on first down for sure. It was to protect Joe Burrow. I don't think they'll be able to do that with this line being so bad. It's worse in the NFL. 55 sacks, dog. Your quarterbacks get sacked 55 times. You got a very bad offensive line, for sure. But for me, for sure, I think the Rams as far as an advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the defensive line, Weezy. Who's the advantage and why?
Rams.
Yeah, for sure.
They got the big silverback gorilla. They got Von Miller over there. I think them boys are ready to win a championship. They focus. I think this is the best. This might be right there with the Rams wide receiver core, their defensive line.
Okay. See.
This is a super duper team in NFL standards. How they put it together, and these last 2 questions, Jay. This is how the Rams win this game.
Okay.
With the offensive line being better than Cincinnati's, and their defensive line imposing their will on Cincinnati's offensive line. This is what's going to happen. So give me the Rams, man.
I think we're sleeping on how good that defensive line is with Reeder and Hendrickson. Like, we are sleeping on the Bengals, but that's a Hall of Fame defensive line as far as pass rushers in that Rams locker room. Dang, man. And then you're not even talking about how good Leonard Floyd is. He had 20 sacks over his first 2 seasons with the Rams. So give me the Rams, but I think we are sleeping on the Bengals defensive line because they gave a lot of teams, as they made their way throughout these playoffs, trouble to get to where they're at for sure.
But that ain't Aaron Donald, though.
It ain't Aaron Donald. You putting 2 people
It
on
ain't
Aaron
Ralph,
Donald. Yeah, that ain't Ralph. Let's move right on to the linebackers. Jeff, who has the advantage and why?
I'm still going Rams.
Yeah.
I'm going Rams. That 3-level defense.
Yeah.
And I just, this is going to be tough. Yeah. Cincinnati play well. Their linebackers play well last week. But I just got to go with the Rams. I can't see how this plays any other way.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Bengals on this. I think the Bengals found some when they stopped Patrick Mahomes, those linebackers, and picked them off twice.
Yeah.
And they say, we can pick off Patrick Mahomes. We know we can pick off and Matthew Stafford.
Mahomes, he's a little loose. He got a little loose. We'll talk about that another game, but yeah, for sure. As far as linebackers, I think this is a wash. I think with the way that they stepped up playing against Patrick Mahomes, I think they were amped to make sure that Patrick Mahomes looked like how he looked in that AFC Championship game in the second half. Exactly. And in turn, the linebackers for the Rams are, they aren't the best linebackers in the world, but they give that defensive line time to kind of rush and go straight to the quarterback. Man, anybody's going to look like that as far as linebacker. So I call this one a draw at the linebacker position. All right. Moving on to the secondary, Jeff, who has the advantage and why?
Jalen Ramsey's on one team, and he's a Seminole. Sure. And give me Jalen Ramsey. Give me the Rams. Yeah. And the other team has Eli Apple.
It's true.
I mean, really, Jalen Ramsey's all they got. And Eli Apple is that bad, so he don't match with Jalen Ramsey. But Ramsey give up one. He give up one.
He'll give up one.
He give up one. And if you notice, just if they go back to that film when they played the Packers or anybody else, when you put Jalen Ramsey in motion when he's following people, he doesn't really respond to the motion good. He didn't really. I'm
You talking about the Devontae Adams play when they ran
messed
the
him
big
up.
play? Yeah,
Messed him up. And I think Sean McVay's gonna watch something like that.
Yeah.
Well, not Sean McVay.
You gotta get
Zach Taylor's gonna watch something like that.
You got to get to the red zone to make that work, though.
Yeah, and this is the thing about Jalen Ramsey. I know he takes chances. So in turn, like how he played against Mike Evans, people talk about that. Yeah. But he was just taking a lot of chances to make plays. But the same things that makes him great makes him also very fatal and vulnerable to come and lose games. That's how he lost games, because of plays. And when Taylor Rapp was out there, he almost fought Taylor Rapp because it made him look bad, but he was doing his job. It was really Taylor Rapp's fault. That's why they went and got Eric Weddle to kind of help out. And I think that's what gives the Rams a little bit more of that advantage. When you're rushing a 5-man, dude, like your secondary has time to kind of take those risks. And I think the Rams secondary can take some of those risks. They don't have, a bunch of people beside Ramsey. It's him, Weddle, and a bunch of extra guys. Dude, Jesse Bates is really, really, really good for the Bengals. Really good.
Yeah, but this is my thing. I don't think Zach Thomas should be like
Taylor.
Zach Taylor should be, hey, you got Chase on Ramsey. Go at him.
Yeah,
At least once.
Make Ramsey show he's number one receiver.
Yeah.
If you don't do that, I mean, if Zach Taylor just does that, he's gonna lose the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make Ramsey play.
Yeah, you gotta make a play. I know that's what you gotta do, man. Yeah, for sure. Let's move right along to the special teams. Weezy, who has a better special team?
Bengals.
Okay.
I mean, the Rams gonna put Cooper Kupp back there, but they ain't gonna kick it to him.
No, Cooper Kupp. I don't think they want to just. They signed Brandon Powell to do that. Yeah. Florida Gator, another Florida Gator, and he's been making big plays for the Rams. Just so the fact that they don't have to put Cooper Kupp back there, you use BP, and he does what he's supposed to do. Tutu Atwell is on that team too, but he got to put on some weight. Yeah, he got to put on some weight. He ain't gonna play. He hating on Tutu. What you got, Jeff?
Well, I included the kickers into this.
Oh, 100%. You got to.
So that's why I go in Bengals.
Yeah.
Their kicker special.
He's a Florida Gator.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, he is. And I'm not knocking him.
Money Mac.
Yeah, he's special. Yeah, he's everything. What's my kid name from Florida State?
Sebastian Janikowski.
After Sebastian. The one that never missed.
Yeah.
Aurora.
Yeah, two of them.
He's everything he's supposed to be in the NFL.
That's it.
Yeah. You draft a kicker, that's what he's supposed to do.
For sure. And much was said about when they went and get Mac. My boy Mac, man, they gave him shit. Evan McPherson, he flipped the narrative, man. 28 from 33 for the season. Flawless.
Yeah.
Flawless in the playoffs, for sure.
Confident.
Very confident. Yeah, because he's a Florida Gator. That's why he's confident, for sure. For sure. But yeah, being in a dome, man, it's easy money for Mac. So yeah, shout out to Mac, man. That's crazy. He's probably going to be the best player from the I guess you would call this the era of what's my coach? I don't even care about my coach no more. I forgot his name. What's his name? What's my old coach's name?
Your old coach? I don't know. Your new coach?
Oh, I know my new coach name.
That's what you need to worry about. The old coach is gone.
Yeah, the old coach is gone. But Evan McPherson might be the best player from his era.
Very true.
For sure.
Very possible.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, so what we have is a Madden simulation prediction. Go to youtube.com/fullsportpress right now to watch the entire Madden 22 simulation of this game. It's an 8-minute game for each quarter. Went down to the wire. The Los Angeles Rams won 17-14. Spoiler alert. Okay. Spoiler alert for sure. So let's go through the final prediction of our Super Bowl thoughts. We will start with you, Weezy. Give me your prediction. Who wins the game and why?
I think the Bengals win the game. Joe Burrow makes a big pass to get them in field goal range, like they've been doing the whole entire playoffs. 28-27, Bengals.
Ooh. Jeff, you are up.
That's all right right there. I'm not mad at that. Give me 28-21. Nope. Give me 35-21. Rams.
Blowout. Okay.
Late though.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I have the Rams win, but They got
but. Ain't no but.
the Rams can slow down.
Oh man, he gonna protect his pick.
No, I'm not for sure. It has the potential to be a shootout, but in that Madden simulation, it wasn't no shootout. And Jalen Ramsey locked down Jamar
You can't
Chase.
judge it off that.
Oh yeah, you damn lie. Oh, you damn lie. And T. Higgins killed. T. Higgins killed in that game. Went down to the last minute.
Can't believe you gonna just.
I'm going 20-17 Rams because of that Madden simulation.
And it's a home game.
So 2017, it can go either way. 3-point game.
3-point game.
4 point, yeah, it can go either way.
23-20, 20-17 for sure. But I got the Rams winning. It was a good game. You guys, youtube.com/fullsportpress.
Bengals +4. Who y'all picking? The spread is 4. Who y'all picking?
Bengals +4?
Yeah, the Bengals +4.
Oh,
Gas
yeah.
money, house money. Who you pick?
I'm putting my gas. I'm putting the house on. No, I ain't putting the house. I put the gas.
Uh-huh.
A little bit of gas money. Nah, you know what? I ain't doing that because I'm 14 and 18. That was some bullshit. Locke should have won that.
Shout out to Coach Locke.
It was a tie.
What you mean it's a tie?
Locke lost his first. It was a 3-way tie. Remember? No, it was a 3-way tie. You won both your games, Weezy. You went 20-14. I lost 1-1 when I went 20-14, and Locke lost both of his. Went 20-14. If I'm not mistaken, it was 20-14 all the way around.
I think you won that game.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
I think
either he won by one or he was all the way on the top.
Hey, I'm trying to
Now,
say.
you know what? I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Yeah, Locke for the call.
Me and
You.
Rock picked the same. We picked the same game. And I hit him up and said, "Good shit, Locke. This right."
I'm
He won by
telling
one
you
game.
right now, if this make the thing, he gonna give you a call because Locke think he won that for
No, he
real.
won one game. No, that's right. He absolutely right. We picked the same game for the house money. And we won by
Ooh,
one.
he tried to see. You see what I'm trying to tell you? That's why. See, and cameraman, that's what I was
Tweet us
trying to
with
tell
questions,
you. Nah,
man.
cameraman, that's what I was trying to tell you. Make sure you get those prop bets because he's trying to get out of these 25 push-ups from LaMelo Ball. And then tried to say it was combined. It wasn't no combined. Ain't nobody combined any of those. It's 10-15, and it's two different things.
Pull up the show.
Man, pull up the damn show.
Let's get out of here on this show.
Yeah, Lee, man. Jeff, you gotta watch Jeff, man. We appreciate y'all being back, man. Go to youtube.com/fullsportpress, subscribe. Watch the simulation of the Super Bowl before Super Bowl Sunday. It's a great watch. Very interesting to watch that. When you have some free time, there's a thing called YouTube. And
I'm on YouTube.
Oh, okay. You on YouTube? Okay, I didn't know. Yeah, you do. You and John Stockton together is one doing the same shit.
Nah, I watch my crypto on YouTube.
No. You said and told me that you watched something on YouTube. Send me the link, and it was a nurse passing out from taking a vaccine.
Hey, that was on IG.
No.
And Jay had it taken down. He had it taken down.
Now tweet us with
I don't know how he did it. Jay had
the
the
week.
post taken down. It was a week later, and that post he had it taken down.
Tweet us with questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. But more important, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy,
Everything paid for.
Jeff,
Camera's always on, brother.
cameraman, the revolution will be podcasted. We are out.
Listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcasts. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The revolution will be podcasted.